Welcome, everybody, to the second Breck-Blake game. Blake took the first one in overtime. Special welcome to our international fans from Poland. Seventeen-minute periods underway. We've got Milinkovic, OVH, and Trench up top. We got Klink and Larson in the back. Mac West is in nets. Trench holds that. Carried it in off sides. We get a face-off outside the Breck zone. We're going to get Downing, Robbins, and Crook up top with, looks like we'll keep Klink and Larson out. Chipped in. Mack will glove it and hold on. I don't know. I don't think they'll call that a shot. We'll see. That pops out. Blake will dump it. They've got to touch up. Robbins to Crook. Off the goalie's pad. Mac West with the save. Going to get Melkerson, McBean, Dovenberg with Zoya and Abrams. That shot through. Mac with a pad save. Just misses, and that'll go for icing. Dumped in. Mack will set it up for Abrams. McBean gets it out of the zone. Zoya slows down his man. Abrams and McBean behind the net. Here's McBean with it. Gets it to Milinkovic, who's out. Trench joins him. Here's Eli with speed. His shot deflected and up into the netting. OVH comes out and joins that line. And it looks like we got Klink and Larson back out in the deep area. Here's Milinkovic with a chance. There's a shot. Mack with a save. Robbins is out with Downing and Crook. Here's Zoya and Abrams are the D pairing. Zoya back to Abrams. We'll wrap it back around. Zoya will pick it up here. Nice pass to Robbins. He's going to dump it on net. You're good. Downing will play Abrams, shot wide. Crook's shot deflected before it got to net. Ref helped with the break out there. Crook's able to clear that. Blake dumps it right back in. Here's Zoya. Ends up with Abrams. Malkerson's able to skate it out. It's dumped right back in. Zoya with it. He's going to send it down. That will go for icing. 12:19 left here in the first. 0-0. It's going to be McBean, Offenhauser, and I think Malkerson. Yeah, with Klink and Larson. Blake Wynn, shot deflected up into the ceiling, comes down on the ice. We'll do it again. Klink down there in the corner working. Offenhauser's there and McBean is helping. Here's Offenhauser. He's able to clear it out. Malkerson's going to apply some pressure. Trench dumps it in. OVH is going to go look for the puck. It's thrown into the ceiling. Milinkovic, OVH, Trench, Hudson, and Abrams. Abrams to OVH. Tries to leave it for Trench. Milinkovic picks this up. He finds Trench. He's going to dump it in. Looks like they'll go change. There's a shot. Mack with the save. Ref's in the way again. Hudson to Crook. Gets it up to Downing. looking for Milinkovic, but that doesn't connect. It's like there's a delayed penalty on Crook. I think the ref signaled a slash. And that is the call. Blake gets the first power play of the game. We got Downing and Malkerson up top with Klink and Larson in the back. 9:43 on the clock left in the first. Still zeros. Nice stick from Klink, deflects that up into the netting and out of the rink. Face-off will stay in the Breck zone. Malkerson and Trench are out up top now. Trench on the draw. Blake center tossed. That shot over the net. Breck able to get the clear. Milinkovic is out now with Trench. That's sent down. Here comes Blake's stud, Joe Eriksson, number 14. He's dumped in. It's like Abrams and Larson are the D pairing now. Milinkovic chips that out. Milinkovic causes a turnover. Larson slaps it down the ice. We got Zoya and Abrams in the back now. Nice stick from OVH, slows it down. And Zoya is able to send it. 35 seconds left in the kill. OVH and Downing up top, Abrams and Zoya. And there's Abrams with a clear. 18 seconds left in the kill, just under 8 minutes left in the first. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. There's a block for OVH. Malkerson joins them out there. There's a nice save from Mack. Keeps it tied at 0. 7:26 left here in the first. Dumped in. I thought he was short of the red, but what do I know? Klink gets it to Dovenberg. He's got McBean. He's able to get it out. Here's Malkerson. He'll send it in. Goalie holds it too long, gets the whistle. Faceoff will be to the left of the Blake goalie. McBean, Dovenberg, Malkerson, Larson. Oh no. Looks like they are switching D. We're going to get Swanson and Zoya. There's a face-off win, gets by Swanson. dumped in. Swanson's going to get there. He's going to give it to Zoya. Here's Trench. There's a hold. When you take your hand off your stick and wrap it around the other player, that's a hold. Offsides. What? We got Trench, OVH, Milinkovic, Larson, and Flink. Flink's going to go for a hook. Blake's going to get their second power play of the afternoon. 5:59 on the clock here in the first period. Trench on the draw, Milinkovic up top with him, Larson and Abrams. Milinkovic finds that, dumps it. Mack with the stop, covers the rebound. You got Zoya and Larson in the back. We have, who do we got up top? I think Downing on the draw and Malkerson is with him. Downing wins that. Let's see if Zoya gets there and is able to clear it. $120 left on the kill. Mack playing big. Tried a shove play and he said no. 59 seconds left in the kill. You got Abrams out with Zoya now. Robbins on the draw, OVH with him. There's Mack with the cover. Okay, 30 seconds left on the kill. We got Hudson out there with Larson right now, and we have Trench and Milinkovic up top. Blake is able to hold it. 5-on-5. Mack with the big saves. Milinkovic to Trench. You got Hudson and Abrams in the back now. Trench picks it up, clears his zone. Four can't see Takima's glove on his hands. Downing is out with Crook and Wesley Robbins. Zoya's a D pairing with Klink right now. Mack paying attention, makes a save. Trench, OVH, Milinkovic, Klink, Larson. Trench to Milinkovic. There's an interference. It's going to go to Trench. Blake's going to get their third power play of the period. Okay, Melkerson on the draw. He's got Downing. He got Larson and Klink as the D pairing. Melkerson able to poke it out. Downing with a great effort draws the interference or holding call. Interference is the call on the Blake player. Downing earned that himself. So there's going to be 132 of 4-on-4 hockey, assuming no other penalties. 121 left here in the first period. 4-on-4 hockey, Crook and Milinkovic up top. Nice Crook and Milinkovic. Larson and Klink are the D pairing. That should go for icing. We're going to get Abrams and Zoya out for some of this 4-on-4. 1:14 left in the first. Here's Zoya working his way to try speeds the front. Crook was looking for it. That Breck chance shot wide. Abrams gets it, collects it, finds Crook. Yeah, Klink and Zoya out right now. It's a loud save for Mac. And that ends the first. 0-0. We got shots 11-5 favoring Blake. 10 seconds left on the Breck penalty, 39 seconds. So there'll be about a 29-second power play 10 seconds into the second period. Going to be back in about 12 minutes for period 2. Okay, we're going to start the second period, 4-on-4. Crook is going to take the draw with Milinkovic up top. Larson and Klink are the D pairing. It's 5-on-5. Wet ice. There's G-Man. That gets through. And we're back to 5-on-5. G-Man got the puck in front but couldn't get the shot off. Larson puts it deep. There's Klink down low. Backhand on net, saved. Okay, 16 minutes left to go in the second. 0-0, back to 5-on-5 hockey. OVH is centering Wesley and Downing. We got Larson and Klink as the D pairing. Abrams and Zoe are the D pairing now. Nick with OVH and Robbins. Here's Zoya. Cross ice to Robbins. He's in the zone. Shot wide. That tossed out. Abrams gets it, tosses it right back in. On net, funny bounce. Blake goalie with a save. Here's McBean, Dovenberg, and Malkerson. Larson and Klink. It's dumped in from outside the zone and up into the netting. It's dumped in from outside the zone. I think that should have come out. It was shot from outside the zone. It hit the glass inside the zone, but then the netting. Refs don't agree with me. Klink to Larson to Dovenberg. Ends up with McBean. He's going to wrap it around for Malkerson. Malkerson's able to clear it out. Blake turns and dumps it right back in. Here's Klink. His shot wide, but it looks like it was offsides. Anyway, so face-off will be outside the Blake zone. Trench on the draw with Milinkovic and OVH. Hudson and Abrams are the D pairing. Milinkovic dumps it in. He gets there, finds Abrams, shot just wide. Trench to Abrams, shot on net, save. Downing, Crook, Robbins, Klink, Larson. Crook shot wide, Klink holds the zone, wraps it all the way back around, ends up with Crook again. Gets it to Downing, he tries to wrap it to Klink, but that gets intercepted. That'll go for icing. Trench, OVH, Milinkovic, Zoya, Abrams. OVH chips it in. Milinkovic and OVH looking for it. Chipped out, sent right back in. Malkerson intercepts that, chips it in, shot wide. He's out there with Downing and Crook. Larson and Klink are the D pairing. This is Crook. His shot on net. Blake goalie will hold it. Downing, Crook, Malkerson. Klink and Larson. Hudson and Zoya are going to come out as the D pairing. We'll keep Melkerson, Downing, and Crook. There's a face-off win. Zoya to Hudson, back to Zoya, to Melkerson, to Downing, to Crook. His shot deflected. We got Trench, Milinkovic, and Crook out right now. Mack with a couple huge saves. That was out. So delayed offsides. Touched up early, but they let it go. Here's Milinkovic, shot wide. Mack with a big save. There's Mack with a save. It's going to end up with OVH to Milinkovic. To Trench is there. And that's going to go for icing. So we're going to get Offenhauser, McBean, Robbins, Klink, and Larson. And tossing centers out left and right today. Offenhauser looking for it. Klink holds the zone. McBean working for it, ends up with Larson, his shot wide. Klink holds on the far zone momentarily, but they're out.
Go, 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 go!
Offenhauser pokes that out. Downing is there with Melkerson. Here's Crook. Abrams dumps it deep. He's out with Zoya now. We got Crook, Melkerson, and Downing up top. Here's Downing with it. Works his way into a shot. Melkerson with a shot. Abrams got a shot in there, I think, and Blake sends it down for an icing. 6:56 left in the clock here in the second. They got shots at 18-12 favoring Blake. Trench, OVH, Milinkovic, Abram Zoya. The Blake breakout is too easy. Trench. Milinkovic finds it, sends it to the net. OVH was there creating a disturbance, but first save made by Mack. Rebound poked home, 1-0 Blake. Downing, Robbins, Malkerson, Klink, and Larson. Downing sends that down. It's on net. No icing. That was offsides. Crook, Trench, Milinkovic, Hudson, and Zoya. Mack with a glove save. That's deflected. Hudson picks it up in front of the net, skates behind, chips it out to Milinkovic, to Trench, pops back out of his own. He plays Zoya. Hudson chips it in. Crook's going to get there first. Finds Trench, looking for Milinkovic, but Blake got a stick in the way. And that's offside. Trench, Milinkovic, Crook, Klink, Larson. Milinkovic's shot blocked. Crook looking for the rebound. And that is sent out and will go for icing. Zoya Abrams in the back. OVH on the draw. Downing and Malkerson are the wings. Abrams sends that one back in. OVH back there looking for a turnover. Mack with a glove save. Face-off will be to his left. Larson and Klink hop back out. We'll keep the same three forwards. They can't go a face-off without whistling something. OVH on the draw. OVH wins that. Klink will pick it up, skate behind the net. It did not hit anything in the ceiling. It was a stick high on Klink, no call. Trench has got it. Crook, his shot on net. Blake goalie with a save. Play Klink, his shot wide. Crook's going to leave it for Larson. Shot deflected wide. Klink holds the zone. Milinkovic centers. Puck is loose. And it's in the net. Milinkovic finds that, goes upstairs. Ties this baby at 1. Klink held that zone inches and it turns into a goal. With a battle in front. Downing on the draw. Robbins and OVH on the wings. Zoya and Abrams are the D pair. Who was it? So Milinkovic, I heard Larson on one of the assists. I did not hear a second one. But I have good ears to hear Larson. So we're 1-1. You got Downing, Robbins, OVH up top. Zoya and Abrams are the D pairing. There's 1:20 left here in the second period. It's 1-1. That is rifled down and will go for icing. That goes for icing. One minute in the second. Offsides. Trench wins that back. Larson's got to chase it. He was crossed to Crook. He's out with Garrett and Milinkovic. Mack will play this up the boards, ends up with Trench. There's 30 seconds left. He leaves that for Milinkovic. He's got to come out of the zone, so he's got to wait for him to touch up. Trench to Klink. Klink's shot on net. Blake goalie there with a save. 14 seconds left here in the second. Blake center tossed. One after two. Milinkovic got the goal in the second for Breck. Unsure on the assist. So we will be back for the third in about 12 minutes. Third period off to a good start. We got Crook. He's out with Milinkovic and Trench. Klink and Larson are the D pairing. Larson shot blocked. Crook finds it. Larson shot again, this time gloved by the Blake goalie. Larson to Klink. His shot blocked before the net. They try to chip that out. Larson shot again. Blake goalie gloves it. Here come Abrams and Zoya. Trench takes the draw forward. Milinkovic and Trench are looking for it. That's sent down for an icing. 16:01 on the game clock. That's what's left here in the third. It's 1-1. Shots are 26-19 favoring Blake. Downing on the draw. He's got Wesley Robbins there with him in OVH. You got Zoya and Abrams are the D pairing still. Jesus. I don't know why that didn't go for icing, but they waved it off for some reason. Zoya to Downing. Downing chips it. Stays in the rink. Thought it was coming out. Zoya intercepts that. Gets it to Dovenberg, who dumps it in. Malkerson there looking for the puck. They got McBean with them as well. Klink and Larson are the D pairing. Larson shot tipped wide. Malkerson dumps it low. McBean picks it up. Here's Klink with it. Mack with the save. Blake center tossed. Too good a look. You got Crook, Milinkovic, and Trench out there. Klink and Larson are the D pairing. Here's Garrett into the zone. Finds Milinkovic. Shot high. Wraps around. Trench pokes it. Milinkovic ends up with it. Offsides. Abrams and Zoya, the D pairing. That's chipped in. Mack will set it up for Abrams. It's to Wesley, to Downing. It gets by him, but here's Zoya. Sorry, into the zone. Centers it. OVH working on it. Abrams buries his man. Mack with a big save. Delayed penalty on Blake's number 7. Probably roughing. It was a shot up high. So we're going to have 2 penalties. It's going to be too many men on Breck, and it's going to be a roughing on Blake. We're going to go 4-on-4 because they should not be coincidentals. Let's see what they're going to talk about it here. Looks like they are not calling the too many men. Nobody had touched it. And they were just getting on and off. Just didn't affect the play. Power play for Breck. Trench is going to take the draw. He's got Milinkovic and Crook on the wings. Klink and Larson are the D pairing. 12:24 left here in the third.
He was Canadian. He played.
There's Crook from Larson and Klink. Power play goal. They find the student section. Power play goal. Crook from Larson from Klink. There's a holding. Breck going back on the power play. Out of the way, ref. Jesus Christ. Here's Klink. Trench has got it. He's behind the net. He's going to set up. Milinkovic to Larson to Klink. Look for the seam pass to Trench. He's going to wrap it around back to Klink, who will have some time. Go back to Milinkovic. Back to Trench. Puck gets by Larson, so they got to come out, get reset. 40 seconds left in the power play. Trench's shot wide. That does get out. 10 seconds left. Here comes Klink. Tries to center it. It's dumped out. I don't know why they waved that off. Nice stick from Abrams, breaks that up. He's looking for Robbins. Gets dumped back in. Abrams will end up with it again. He's out there with Zoya. Throw it behind the net to Zoya. To Downing to OVH. Back to Downing. To Robbins. McBean and OVH and Robbins are out right now. Larson and Zoe are the D pairing. Malkerson tries to center it, pops up in the air. Blake goalie with a glove. He'll grab that, hold on, get a face-off. Mr. Hardacre, glad you're watching. McBean on the draw. Dovenberg and Malkerson. Klink and Larson. Klink will send that back in. They touch up. Wrap that around. Blake's number 4 sends it out of the rink. Face-off will remain in the Blake zone. Looks like we'll get 5 fresh. Zoya, Abrams are going to be in the back. Trench will be on the draw with Crook and Milinkovic. Abrams shot just wide, deflected out front. That does not hit anything in the ceiling. Abrams leaves it for Trench. He'll hit Crook. They carried it in, so it was not offsides. Good non-call by the ref and linesman. That's off. Back with the save. That was off. Yeah. Is there such a thing as more off? Or yeah, if it's off, it's on or it's off. But you're right, way off. Yeah. Trench with the win. Larson will play Klink behind the net. That'll go to Crook. He chips it out. Looks like it will go for icing. Crook is out there with Milinkovic and Trench. That's saved by Mack. I think Trench had that block.
Next, get ready.
There you go. Crook's able to work it out and get it down the ice for a much needed line change. Trench block one and he's hobbling. OVH wins this draw. He's got Zoya who chips it back up the boards. Downing and Robbins are there with him. Here's Abrams behind the net. Home fans are furious. Just look at good hockey to me. Here's Downing. Nice stick from Blake. Ramps it up and into the netting. Abrams shot through. Blake goalie gloves it. Keep the same five out for Breck. OVH, Downing, Robbins, Zoya, Abrams. Nice stick from Zoya, deflects that high. Trench hops on, is able to get that puck out of the zone. Klink will get there, wrap it around. There's a save from Mack. Here's Crook. Got Klink with him, Milinkovic on the far side. Mack with a nice save. Here's the clear that goes to Milinkovic and Trench and Crook. Nice looking play, but the Blake goalie got long and intercepted that pass. Abrams shot wide. He's got Zoya paired with him. OVH. Glad that went back in. OVH is out with Melkerson. And who's that? Robbins. Nice block from Zoya. Home fans wanted the interference call. Oh. Abrams out of the zone. Crook's able to chip it, a little short of the red, but they gave it to him. Here's Trench. Got Milinkovic and Crook. Blake fans are getting fired up. Trench, Crook, Milinkovic, both centers tossed out. Klink and Larson. Klink shot through, blocker save from the Blake goalie. We're under 3 minutes right now. We got about 2:45 on the clock. Klink sends it out. There's Crook. There's going to be a penalty in this. I don't know. I couldn't see the signal. They ignored 6 with the cross check in the back to Crook while he's down. But whatever. 2:14 left. Breck goes on the penalty kill. We've got, looks like Milinkovic and Trench up top. Larson and Klink are the D pairing. With 2 minutes left in this. There's Trench picking pockets. not going to see some of this with the student section standing. Blake has pulled their goalie, so they're going to go 6-on-4. I think that hit Larson in the back.
Oh, yeah!
We'll never know, but the ref said it went in. I'm not saying it didn't. They just couldn't see it. 2-2. So there's 1:04 left here in the third period. It's tied at 2. Go back to 5-on-5 hockey. That's dumped in. We're under a minute. Here's Zoya. He hits OVH. OVH is out with Trench and Milinkovic. Abrams and Zoya are the D pairing. That shot wide, but Mac puts a stick on it. OVH wraps it around to Milinkovic, who's off the glass and out. That is going to go for icing with 22 seconds left here in the third period. It's tied at 2. Downing on this draw. Downing, Robbins, Malkerson. Seriously. That's blocked by Klink. Downing gets a hold of it. Looks like some OT. Here we go, some overtime. Trench on the draw, Milinkovic, OVH, Larson, Klink. Turn the music off. Larson shot on net, OVH looking for a tip. Offside, says they're gonna, no, they are gonna go down for an icing. Downing is out with Crook and Robbins. Here's Robbins with it to Crook.
Here we go. Finish it.
Robbins turns the play around nicely. Zoya and Abrams are on now. It gets by. The snow slowed it down. Here's Zoya. His shot, Blake goalie can't find it, but it's popped up over and it was behind the net. Milinkovic, Crook, Trench. There's Mack with a save. I think this clock started at 8, so I think we had 8 minutes of overtime. We're at 6:25 right now. Klink and Larson are back out. Here's Milinkovic, OVH. Milinkovic works himself into a shot, but it's blocked. Larson shot deflected wide. Milinkovic's shot over the net. Klink throws it towards it. Trench gets it back to Milinkovic. That's sent down for an icing. A little under 5.5 left here. Student section's getting back up, so we won't see a whole lot of this. If it's along the boards, we won't see any of it actually. Zoya and Abrams are the D pairing. We got Downing on the draw with Robbins and Crook. Mack's gonna hold on to that shot. Downing comes out of there with it. He'll leave it for Abrams. His shot on net, blocker save out of the Blake goalie. Downing holds his own. He's going to chip it back in. Crook is in the corner. He's got it. Nice stick from Crook. You got Klink in the back. He's got Abrams out with him. Hits Milinkovic. Gets it to Trench. Goes to the net hard, and the net comes off. Jimmy Hughes has something to say that Milinkovic didn't like. '21 is Jimmy Hughes. Trying to decide if this faceoff will be in the Blake zone or not. They're taking it outside the zone, saying that Trench wasn't pushed into the net. Okay, so faceoff outside the Blake zone. Trench is on the draw. He's got OVH and Milinkovic on his wings. Larson and Klink. Klink to Larson. His shot deflected. OVH behind the net looking for it. Don't touch it. I touch it. Give it to Blake right there. Not a face-off there. Instinct. You guys are slightly delayed. All right. And a warm-up and everything. Okay, we're 3:38 left here. Trench on the draw. OVH and Milinkovic. Klink and Larson. That shot over the net, up into the netting. Faceoff will stay in the zone to the right of Mac West. 3 minutes left here in the overtime. We got Downing and Robbins and Crook out there. We got Zoya and Abrams as the D pairing. Nice block out of Zoya. Sends Crook. That shot misses wide, wrapped around. Robbins has got a little bit of time. He's going to get it to Downing, who'll get it deep. Here's OVH, Trench, and Milinkovic. Offsides.
Put him in center ice.
Center ice face-off. Trench on the draw. Milinkovic, OVH, Klink, and Larson. Blake will dump it in. Mack with the save. Crook comes out, replaces OVH. Will keep Milinkovic and Trench, Larson and Klink. That's deflected up into the netting. Face-off will stay in the zone. We've had about 3 fleeing. Larson walks into one, glove save out of the Blake goalie. We've had about 3 face-offs. Every other one has been
Somebody bouncing the net.
it's just it has 15 minutes.
Don't go down there.
Okay, clock's at 1:24. Trench on the draw. Crook, Milinkovic, Larson. Larson and Klink are the D pairings. Here's Trench. Gets it to Crook. Gets it to Trench for the shot. It's wrapped around Klink. Try to put it low. Crook's there. He digs it out. Larson pinch is able to knock it down low. Milinkovic is there. Down to 34 seconds. Here's Cooper. Gets it to Milinkovic. That's sent down, and that should go for icing. And it will with just under 19 seconds left on the clock. Trench. Looks like a timeout out of the Breck coaches. Draw up a scoring play. we go. 18.8 seconds. Trench. Milinkovic. I think it is Crook up there. His shot blocked. Here's Klink, gets it out.
Yeah, but it's delayed. The boys went into overtime. Yeah, it's overtime just ended. So the girls got to come out. They got to warm up. You got
2-2 tie. Shots are 38-32 favoring Blake.
Yeah, well,
Eric Jones, everybody's getting a good look at the back of your head. Good game. Who's up next? You know who's up next? You know when we're up next? Yeah, Tuesday. See ya. Nah, get out of here. Girls varsity is next, so there's a big turnover in the stands here. I'm almost done.
I'm here. Well, my son went to Blake.
Okay.
He graduated last year. No, he was a Blake graduate. Totally on the hockey team, loved it, great stuff. My daughter's in Breck.
Okay.
And apparently your son is too.
Yeah. So is she playing that?
Oh, no, she doesn't play.
Okay. She doesn't play. Okay.
No,
You just came to see the game.
Yeah, she just goes. And is your son Eric?
Yeah.
Because I looked on the roster and they had him listed as a senior, and I thought he was younger.
He's a senior.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he's standing on the.
Yeah, I found him on the. Well, that's fun. How long has he been here?
It's just 1 year.
You've been at Tonka.
Yeah, have you seen that?
I have not seen him at Tonka. I mean, we've seen him play in Dover for years. I had no idea. Don't let me interrupt you.
Okay, we will see you at the next game, and I understand that Mark Zoya, our play-by-play announcer, will be back. So, see you at the next game. Girls